last time I've seen you was like literally 10 years ago, question mark.
Yeah, it's been about. We were roommates. That's how we met, remember?
Yeah. Well, we didn't
meet as roommates. We met during photo shoots. We met at a fashion show, right?
And then I thought you met in the bathroom somewhere.
I think we hung out like 2 times. And we were like, yeah, let's
this
do
is it.
And we had no problems living together. Like, we were just instantly like locked in.
Aries.
2 Aries queens. 2 Aries queens.
You're the one who got me into modeling in the first place.
I saw the vision.
You.
I saw the vision.
I remember you took my first picture of me and you were like so into it, and I was like, whatever, this girl's like.
I just assumed you were a model when I met you already, so I was just like going with the flow, and I didn't realize that like I was doing something. I thought you were already a model.
I saw my first picture from you and I was like, oh my god, like that's what I look like. Like I just didn't know.
Yeah, that's interesting too when you have someone who is good at capturing, I shouldn't say good, but who is passionate about capturing someone's essence in a photo, but it's still from my point of view. So I'm showing you and you're like, oh, like that's me, and I'm like, well, that's what I always see. But for subjects, it may be the first time they're seeing themselves that way.
Wow.
Love portraits.
So during that time that we were living together and I was modeling and stuff, I was going down a dark history path. Not anymore, but a dark path at the time. And I literally had an eating disorder. Did you know that?
No. I mean, you were a vegetarian, and I remember we used to grocery shop interchangeably, but you did used to only want like stir fry and eggs. I just thought you were just doing your vegetarian thing.
I was, but I took it too far.
What do you mean though by like eating disorder?
Okay, so I mean, I was really only eating like once a day, or like whenever I would be like, hey, take the fish out. Remember?
Yeah,
like,
oh my God, take the fish out.
I'd be like, take the fish out.
One thing about her, I need to take the damn fish out. She'd be like,
to
take the
defrost,
fish out. She'd be 3 hours away. Take the fish out.
When I got home, and that would be the only thing I ate. But you know, so I'd eat like that and then breakfast. I think I ate a lot of like oatmeal. But then I started.
You had me eating I was eating really good when I was living with Megan. So like, for you saying that, I'm like, oh. Yikes.
I started like, it wasn't really. I don't think it was as bad, like in our place as it was like later.
Yeah. But you were always so
I was
busy.
throwing up.
You were always. Wow.
Yeah.
See, but you were.
But I was like
so
binge
you
drinking.
kept yourself so busy that I wouldn't necessarily know what was going on. I used to assume a lot of the time maybe she was eating when she wasn't there, because you would come home sometimes and be like, all right, I'm going to bed, and I'm like, okay, like, hope you had a good day, girl.
Yeah.
I didn't know, and I guess you didn't talk to anybody about it.
No, didn't talk to anybody at all. Like until I moved to Chicago, and within the first year I got rushed to the hospital. They were like, you should have been dead a month ago. And then they gave me a blood transfusion. Wow. And then basically I like woke up. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm making all these horrible decisions in my life. Yeah. Let me like, stop.
I know caffeine was a big problem too for you. And I thought maybe, okay, because she has a lot of caffeine, maybe her appetite is suppressed. I had no clue what she was struggling with.
Yeah, you wouldn't know, because I was like not comfortable like telling anyone. But that's interesting you say caffeine, because I just quit like 2.5 weeks ago. Fully was like, finally no coffee. Yeah.
Okay. I'm proud of you.
Thanks.
Yeah, I know that you used to get headaches if you hadn't had caffeine in a certain amount of time.
Oh, I could see that.
I remember.
I was taking caffeine pills.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
remember.
Part of it. But girl, no, I didn't know. I wish I could have been there for you a little bit more, because I love to eat. I would have been.
I do too now.
I'm glad you do.
Yeah.
I'm so glad you do.
Yeah, but I wish I could have said something to you for sure. Yeah. But at the time, I didn't. I think because of my upbringing, my parents and stuff, they never accepted me when I was in a negative state. So I therefore was like, I'm good. Yeah. Or just like, I don't need anybody's help. Like, I'll figure it out. But yeah, I didn't tell anybody until even like 5 years after that. That's when I told my parents. So it was still like a big struggle for me to like speak up about anything.
You're the strong friend that needs to be checked on. Like, you're the strong friend that needs to be checked on. I feel like I am that way too.
You are too,
in many ways.
Yeah.
Where, I'm very positive. I'm very fiery spirit, go-getter towards life.
Yeah.
And then, like, if I'm struggling with something, I figure it's something I have to deal with, because I feel like I have to deal with everything else in my life. But as we get older, as we grow, we realize it's okay to lean on your friends, your loved ones.
Yeah.
As long as they don't...
overly.
No, I mean, as long as they show you that they're a safe space.
So good to see you, Jess.
So good to see you always.
I'm glad we got to do this.
I am too. I can't wait for you to see the images.
I know. Stay tuned for those. We'll see those a little bit later.
Y'all tell us how much you like them. Just a few portraits, nothing crazy, but I think they'll be beautiful.
Love that. We'll get a 1 through 10 rating. We'll do a whole carousel.
Oh my God, it needs to be a 10 or I'm gonna cry. Okay, bye, girlie.
Bye. Have fun in your lesbian car.
Oh my God, I'm gonna have such a lesbian adventure.
I hope you eat tacos for lunch.
Yes.